G'day, Burke here. Today's episode, we're going to start off by testing the obelisk just to see how well they do. I'm actually quite curious to see how the placement works on them because the last series I did after that last update where the strength of the obelisk were increased, I found that I just plonked the Solace stone down and then I put the obelisks all around them and I only used about 10. So we're going to be using 9 here today. That one defeated them with ease, but I actually suspect that the placement of where the obelisks are will probably have something to do with how well they do. And while we're on that sort of subject, I also just want to bring up quickly Onde TV. That's ONDE TV. He has given a great starter's guide sort of for the Mage playthrough on episode number 3. Also go check out his channel. He's got some pretty good building tutorials and other bits and pieces on there to watch. And yeah, he gives us some great advice for progressing as a mage. And without his advice, I'm not quite sure actually how far I would have got. I probably would have ran into trouble again at some point in time. So yeah, I just want to say thanks to Onde TV for that. And he's given one piece of advice which I think is going to make the biggest difference for me, and that's the enchanting. You can grab crystals from the ore, the iron ore, or you can get crystals from looting towers. So those are the best places to farm for that sort of thing. And one of the other points he made was something that I stumbled on purely by accident, which is when you are using a 2-slot enchanting piece, you can actually fit it into one slot. I think that's with the uncommon and the rare crystals. They require a couple of slots. So if you have a 2-slot tier, you're better off putting a 1-slot crystal in one of them and then chucking the gruntier crystal into the remaining slot, and that should still work out. Not sure how long that's going to be in there for, but models will take advantage of it while it's there. Okay, so we have 9 obelisks now, and just going to quickly see how well we do. After this, we're going to head off to the tower, another tower, and see how we go there. So we go along to upgrades, level 5.14. I wouldn't mind knowing what that difficulty is graded on, but guess we'll find out one day. I might just pop in here in case I need to fight them. Not sure which direction they're going to be coming from. Looks like they're getting taken out already. Yep. Second wave is coming in now. Haven't even seen any yet, so it looks like it's doing a fantastic job. Yep. The upgrade was a success, so that just goes to show, yeah, it's lovely how the devs upgraded that to make it more efficient, just so you can still have a nice building and not have to worry about the place being festooned with 101 obelisks in order to get the upgrade done. So we'll just have a look at some of the other stuff. So the beacon, you don't really need that. It's just basically what it says on the box. Shoots a beam up into the sky so you can see it easily from a distance. But I mean, if you've got it set as home, I don't really see the point in that. Increasing the storage could definitely come in handy. I assume power and population of things are going to be added later on. Not sure what the aura does, or if it even has a point to it, but yeah. At this stage, I think we'll be heading off. Might as well chuck the wood that I'm not going to be using back in there. Quickly head off and see how we go. Oh, quickly one other thing before I go. The enchanting table was another point. So you see up the top there it says enchanting is 7. So I spent some time, as Onde TV suggested, leveling up your enchanting makes a huge impact. Probably whether you're, no matter what your discipline is, whether you're a ranger or a warrior or a mage, I imagine it would have a pretty big impact on you. I don't think I can upgrade the level or the tier at the moment because I don't actually have any stones on me, or crystals on me, sorry. But I just wanted to show off that I did actually spend some time off camera farming up resources and upgrading myself, so when I do get up to level 7, I can do level 7 stones and things, or sorry, I can do level 7 enchanting onto the objects that I have, which should make a pretty big difference, I would imagine. Okay, here we are at the next tower. This one isn't quite at the 6 kilometre mark, so this one should still be fairly easy, and hopefully it'll give us some good loot. Yeah, these guys are a piece of cake now. No worries there. So of the ways to farm crystals out, this is definitely the most fun way to do it, obviously. But finding towers isn't. I don't know if it's dependent on your seed or how that works, but it's seems to be a bit hit and miss for me. Some of the other worlds I've been through, I've had a lot of trouble finding towers, but in this world they seem to be relatively common. So I guess it's up to personal preference, but you will probably find. I think for me personally, it's going to be a case of I'm going to be getting the crystals that I want to actually use in my gear from here, and the ones that I want just to farm up, just to help me level up, I'll probably just grab from ores. Yeah, so the crystals you typically get from here are a lot gruntier than the ones from the ores, and that's why I'd rather save those crystals up and use them for my own personal gear. Well, that makes life a lot easier, doesn't it? Fighting one at a time is definitely the way to go if you can get away with it. If I refrain from using magic as much as I can, then that should decrease my wait time in between levels there. Nice. Yeah, still only stone from those guys. Stone's not overly useful unless you're building. Well, yeah, it's basically all it's good for at this stage is building and creating your forges and stuff. Onwards and upwards. Oh, champion there. Better get onto that one pretty quickly. Nice. That was quick and easy. And leveled up as well. So another point to make as well from Ondi TV was that you don't need to drag these down each time as you upgrade them, which I sort of suspected because I had forgotten to do it a couple of times, and it didn't. It still seemed to be dealing a fairly good amount of damage. So there we go. I'm all upgraded there. Another point he made was he likes to put his excess points into strength rather than agility and dexterity. And it does make a lot of sense. The more hit points you have, the better. I'm going to continue doing dexterity purely because I think that they should have a... which one actually? Yeah, defensive capability. So they should give you a boost in dodging. But dexterity seems to be more, now that I pay more attention to it, it seems to be more about offense bonuses, which probably isn't going to affect me at all. So I'm actually going to put 1 point into agility and 1 into strength from now on, because I think agility will help with the dodge and things, and strength, like Ondi TV pointed out, can't hurt to have more hit points. So I think did waste the points putting them into dexterity, because I don't think that's going to give me any bonuses at all. Whereas I figured dexterity might be similar to agility in terms of offering me dodge bonuses and things. So yeah, that's just something else to bear in mind. It doesn't look like dexterity is useful unless you're actually a ranger. So I might have messed up a little bit there, but it's not too big a deal. It's only like seven points that I've lost. Yep, one at a time's definitely good, but I do think that at some point that the developer should definitely make it so that if they're within a certain distance and you attack, that they automatically figure out that you're there. Although I suppose you could probably argue the fact that they are stone elementals, what are the odds that they actually have hearing? Okay, see how difficult this guy is. Should be a walk in the park by now. He still deals a fair bit of damage though. Like, these guys are no slouch, even though I'm a couple of levels above him. He's easily, yep, he's taking me down over halfway. Now let's see, do we get anything useful in the chest, please? I'll definitely be taking those stalks though. Excellent. Okay, so after this, I think we'll go and upgrade all the gear, and we'll see how long this gear is going to last for. So I don't think I've changed the name yet. So I know where I'm going when I'm travelling. Make life a bit easier. Okay. So you can see all the staffs that I was making there to upgrade my enchanting skill. Don't know that I'm going to need any of the ordinary twine at this stage. Shouldn't do. No, definitely won't. And we want tools. Hatchet. Pickaxe. And we're golden. Get this taken care of. And turn my view to normal because that feels a bit uncomfortable. Cool. We're on level 7, we're on level 7, yep. So we'll go you. The helmet should be enough to do the rear, yes. Bring you out. Now this should give us a pretty good, I'd imagine anyway, a pretty good head start when we're going into the new territory. Dispose of these items we no longer need. Yeah, look, that gives us a pretty good armor boost there. Cool. And we're going to want all of those. I don't think we have anything else in there, do we? Nope. Get rid of the clothes. Get ourselves a nice staff. Okay, so tier, I think we'll go with wisdom maybe. Yep, yeah. Doesn't go up a heck of a lot, but I'm quite interested to see how much that affects our mana when we put it in. So this should be a pretty grunty staff, I would imagine. Let's chuck it in and see. Just have a look at the mana down the bottom there. Yep, that's gone up 4. That's a pretty happy with that. Wisdom up and intelligence up. So we'll grab you first. Okay, chuck you in there. 2 free slots. We still have intelligence, so we definitely want to carry on with that. Is there an uncommon one? Nope. Oh, might be a tier. Yep, tier 0. Something still better than nothing there. Wow. Yeah, it's definitely worth farming up those crystals. You see that? That's a pretty significant jump on my mana there. Certainly worth doing. What are we left with? I don't think stamina's going to help a hell of a lot. Which one? Agility should make a difference in my dodging. Tier 1. Yeah, look at that. That's a pretty big jump to agility. That will probably... Oh, yeah, didn't I messed up there. I was just talking about the strategy that on the TV suggested of filling up these slots here first and then saving the rear one till the last. But I messed up. Whoops. Actually, yep, we've still got 2 more stones. Might as well fill them up. Okay, so what have we got left? Dexterity is going to be pretty useless, I think. Stamina, I think, still gives some bonus to your strength. I'll just chuck it in and see. Yep, wow.